Another month, another record set for home sales in the GTA. The Toronto Real Estate Board year-over-year sales jumped more than 23% compared to last August. And as you could imagine, home prices are way up as well. And that has many looking for unique places to live and places to spend their money. I'm currently on the rooftop patio of a float home which is for sale at Bluffers Park Marina. Take a look at this gorgeous view. Now there is about 24 homes here in this very unique neighborhood, and today we headed out into the city to look for some unique real estate possibilities in our city.
We've always seen alternatives as we have to rent or buy, but there's a gray zone in between of people thinking outside of the box.
And that thinking has taken some inside the box, literally.
People are actually building shipping container homes, which means that those big shipping containers, you see the big tanker ships come in and they offload and they have stuff inside them. They're taking those, cutting them out, putting windows in, doors, fabricating them and building homes.
You can buy a new container for $5,000 or a used one for about $1,500. A Toronto-based company called Mika does prefabricated, fully finished containers starting at just $40,000 for 350 square feet.
Put a couple of those together and that would make a lovely open concept space.
It's worth every dime. Worth every dime.
Penny Barr bought her float home bare bones in Bluffers Park Marina 15 years ago for $150,000.
This is the powder room, the downstairs powder room.
She and her husband have put a ton of love and quirkiness into their space.
We sat in the bush for years and years under a tarp. And then when we bought this place, I said to Russell, my husband, I said, you know, what are you going to do with this boat? And we came up with the idea of making it into a kitchen.
Amazing.
Which I didn't think it would work, but it seems to have worked okay. It's okay. It's working, you know. It's a small space, and you have to be careful about what you keep. You can't have a lot of junk or a lot of clutter, or else you'll be tripping over it. In here is the master bedroom, for all intents and purposes. Not a huge room, but big enough for two.
And you have a walkout.
And a nice little walkout. Not a bad place to sit and have your morning coffee.
Two of Penny's neighbors are selling their float homes. The coziest is listed for just $299,000.
This is the deal of the century. At $299,000, you have a 1.5-story loft. You're able to enjoy the true experience of nature.
And the largest float home listed at Bluffers Park Marina may have you paddling here yourself just to see it with your own eyes.
This beautiful property behind me is a 2-bedroom, 2-story, 1.5 bath, 1,200 square foot with a 600 square foot top deck to die for.
What would it be going for, something comparable to this as a city home?
So this one is being listed and sold for $589,000, and a comparable home would be in the 800s, easily in the 800s.
Though if you're not one for the water or may find a container a little claustrophobic, Money Sense Magazine's Romana King says laneway homes right in the downtown core are a great buy and a great investment for potential sellers.
People have larger properties in the city that they don't necessarily need all that space, and they've got the ability, the capacity. You can build a home and sell it and actually get some equity back from the purchase of a home you made years ago. And it's great for people that are trying to get into the market. It's a cheaper price point. We're not making any more land. The reality is if you want to stay in the city, we have to think outside of the box. And it doesn't necessarily always mean buying a condo box. You can buy a condo, you can rent, or you can start thinking of alternatives.
Now, if you are interested in purchasing one of these float homes here at Bluffers Park Marina, you're going to kind of need to bring cash. Now, the bank, they will bring you, or they rather will lend you the money, though the CMHC doesn't recognize float homes the same way they would a regular home, though you can't put a price on the lifestyle down here.